a scammer round and round, slap him in the face and knock him to the ground. Pick him back up and knock him back down. Yee-haw! Scammers on the phone trying to steal your dough. Don't see dough and no more dough. Screwing with scammers, swinging the scammers round and round, slaps him in the face and knocks him to the ground. Yee-haw! Picks him back up and knocks him back down. Screwing with scammers, saving your dough. Yee-haw!
That's right. We're saving your dough here. What a day, what a day, what a day today. Welcome, everybody. We've got Drew in the house, Betty, Glenn, Barney, and Mo, and the famous Boomer. How you doing, everybody?
Doing good.
Oh,
Not too bad. Not too bad.
You got to go out of the way. Okay. Now, I got a little present in the mail the other day from Glenn, Betty, Mo, and all, and I just have to show it off. It is absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's a
amazing
handmade ballpoint pen. And Glenn actually turned the wood for this, put the entire kit together. It is an amazing little pen. And we love this thing. Glenn, I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Glenn.
Awesome gift.
My pleasure.
He does good work. I got one of those myself.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yep.
Wow, look at those. Oh my gosh, look at all these people here. Of course. Well, let me see. First one in the house. I always got to give props to the first one. Grandpa Glenn, first one in the house. Grandpa, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Trucking Frog says hello. Hello, everyone, of course. Julie's in the house.
Hey, Julie.
And my friend Kim Murphy. Hi, Kim. Raven is in the house. Hello, Raven.
Hello.
And I know she watches across the multi-universe of YouTube on the Scambator channels, and glad to have you here. And our friend Catherine's here. I know she's a big part of your channel too, Drew. Julie says hello, everyone in the chat. Manuel is in the house.
Hey, Manuel.
Good evening, Manuel. Glad to have you here. Happy you joined us.
Hey, Roger, do you want me to set a new precedent?
Sure.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Not bad.
Button.
It'll never be beaten again.
That button.
Smash that like button.
I saw Manuel's name. I saw Catherine's name, and it just reminded me. Ooh.
Yes.
2 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's see if we can beat
right
that.
There. Perfect.
Great
job. Great catch. Julie says hello to Mrs. SWS.
Hello,
Glenn,
Julie.
Boomer, Drew. Wonderful. JNLW's in the house. Hi, all. Glad to have you here, JNLW. Manuel says hello to Boomer. Manuel says hello back. Where are we at? Hey, Drew, Boomer from JNLW. Manuel says, hey to Julie. Nice to have you. Deborah's in the house. Deborah McCluskey, good evening. Good evening to you, too. Robert is in the house. Nice to have you. Manuel says hello to Mrs. SWS. He's
hello, Manuel.
Giving you props over there. Lori Campbell is in the house. Lori, glad to have you. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you stopping by and joining the frivolity and the silliness. What do you got there, Glenn? Oh, there you go. That looks good on the phone. That looks great on the phone. Yeah.
And my little buddy's here today, too.
There you go. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Julie says hello to Manuel. Oh, we got it. Thank you very much, Manuel. I hit the like button. I appreciate that. And Toy G is here. Hello, good evening, friends, and each and every one. Did you fill out each and everything, Drew, today? Did you have them fill up your form?
Had a couple of them. I got so mad at how many marketplace scammers I had calling me today.
Oh yeah.
I was just screaming and yelling and hollering and cursing at them for like I got 3 in a row that I just blew up at, and that didn't stop. They kept calling. So
It was brutal. I mean, I just nonstop the last 3 days, and I've got some stuff. I'm trying to put some stuff together and run it up and put them out there. And it's just, I got so much content. It's ridiculous.
yep.
Um,
Well, I'm so glad that they're starting to go back to some of the older scams that they haven't done in a while.
right.
I got the one where we're calling about your $1,800 free money,
Yes.
and then they transfer you to an agent. And then I tell the agent, the licensed agent, I says, you do realize the other guy's still on the line. And then he disconnects the agent, comes on and says, why would you tell him that? And I said, because you're there.
I just got a call 42 minutes for a guy that was selling vitamins that would cure my diabetes.
Oh,
What?
nice.
42
Oh,
minutes.
Lord.
Glenn and Betty knows how to keep them on the line. I made my tomorrow video is a screw and share video. It's the pizza paper one,
Ah, good.
which was so the more I listened to it, the more I realized how freaking creepy it is. You guys will hear it when I'm, because the guy starts asking him questions I've never heard a scammer ask. Like, do you live alone? Are you by yourself? When do you eat dinner? What do you eat? And I'm like, is this crap in the script, or is this guy just creeping on Betty?
Wow.
Yeah.
He was asking questions. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. And Betty just dragged it out. It was like I had such a great time listening to him, but man, it was
Ran him down the rabbit hole.
it was a little much. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Glenn knows how to keep him on the phone.
Well, I'll
Mm.
tell you, I had one today. My daughter drives my other car and uses it to go to and from work. And I took her to the airport on Wednesday. She wanted to go down to Orlando and see Disney World and do some sightseeing and
Okay.
some of the museums and stuff. So I took the car over to the dealership because it had a kind of a throbbing in the pedal when you hit the brakes, and had them check it out. And it took them about an hour and a half. I'm sitting in the waiting room with the other customers for the service department, and I started getting these phone calls. And everybody in the service department, I put it on speakerphone, and everybody started laughing. One guy says, "Why didn't you just hang up?" And I said, "Because it's more fun just to mess with them."
Mm.
That's right.
I've been getting one now. Maybe you have too, Drew. They call up and they say, "Oh, we're calling about a home warranty to cover each and all of your appliances."
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
great. It's the AI. You know it's AI, and you wait. They come on the line. "Hi, I'm here about your car warranty." Wait, what? And then as I'm in the call the other day, I said, "What about my appliances? You called telling me you could cover are you going to be able to cover my toaster oven too, as well as my car?" And he got a little upset and hung up. But I mean, it's like, wait, you can't even, you don't know what your AI said?
Yeah, I love it when the scammers get their scripts confused. I like it even better when you get a live person who says they're with one company, and then they transfer you to their senior supervisor, and that senior supervisor says he works for a completely different company. It's like you guys are just great. My heart goes out to you because you're so stupid.
Exactly.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
Well, I got a phone call this morning from PayPal.
Yeah.
I was driving in the car. My phone's linked to the car radio, so I can keep on driving safely. And this guy says, asked if I am Gerald, and uses my last name.
Okay.
And I said, well, yeah. And he says, this is so and so from PayPal, and we want to remove your name from the not scam, but we want to remove your name from something that you ordered because you said you ordered it. And he started asking me questions, and I said, well, I can't talk right now. And he kept on asking me questions, and I kept giving him wrong answers, of course. And he just kept on doing it, and finally I had to say, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Gandu, I can't give you any more information. And he said, what? And hung up.
They're
Well,
very
You
They can
knew
be-
his perfect name.
Yeah, they can be very quick to hang up when you indicate that you know it's a scam.
Exactly.
But I think it's funny is when I have had some scammers on the phone that are so dumb, that are so void of consciousness that you could literally say you're a dirty, rotten scammer, and they will continue trying to scam you because they're just not paying attention. They're just not, and they're so committed to getting your information that they don't care what you say.
Yeah, I
And
think
those are even better.
I think I just put one up the other day. I was like the dumbest scammer ever. I think was the title of it. And I was just like, I'm calling her out. I said, did you have your brain sucked out and replaced with Jello? Have you got a turd for a brain? And they kept on going, reading their script. I'm like, you're just giving me all the kinds of great material to waste your time.
Isn't that
Oh,
wonderful? You gotta
I
love
posted a comment on that video. I said, he can't have brains made out of Jello because there's always room for Jello.
That's it.
Well, guys, I got to jump. I got to head over. But
Good, thank you.
you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I look forward
Thank
to
you,
talking
sir.
to you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
And
We'll pop on there tomorrow.
keep up the good fight, guys. It's
Yep.
wonderful. I love
I'll
it.
see you tomorrow.
Have
Sounds
a good night,
good,
Drew.
All right, guys. Take
Bye.
it easy.
Yeah, thanks for joining. All right, let's get on to a couple of these comments here. Robert says he got a call from CPH. Maybe you mean PCH. Maybe. Scammer on Thursday at 6:50 a.m. Holy smokes. Tell him go to bed. Well, the gal I had today, she's like, I said, what? Are you sleeping? It was like 3:30 in the morning their time. And she was completely out of it. And that finally, I guess I got a little upset with me and hung up. But I was like, I know it was 3 o'clock. I said, would you like some coffee or something? She had, I love coffee. I said, well, you need something to stay awake because you're falling asleep, girl.
They're more concerned about getting the words out on their script than they are about listening to what you have to say.
Yep.
If it's not a credit card number, they don't want to hear
They
it.
don't want it. Or your Social Security or Medicare. Sexy Chocolate is in the house and says, what's up, all? Just wasting
What's
time
up?
as much as we can.
What's
Thank you, Mr.
up?
Budweiser. Manuel says, hate it, Sexy Chocolate. Sherry, thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. Bella, love your videos. Thank you very much. I have a lot of fun making the videos to waste these brain dead scumbags time. And then we can keep them from calling unsuspecting seniors. And that's the whole goal. Thank you very much, Sherry, for your kind words. Cathra, do you guys, there's 3 or 4 words that hang up? Yes. I get a ton of those. In fact, Glenn, we were talking today and I connected the 2 of our calls and I got on there, I answered their AI question and then it went straight to cut off after the AI said, okay, great. You're perfectly qualified. Let me transfer. And they transferred me to hang up. So yeah, that's been happening, Catherine. I don't know. It's very strange. Maybe, do you think I should? Sure. Do an outtake video. Why not? When I get my video program to edit videos, I could put a lot of those together. Yeah, great. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, it has been happening more often than usual. I think they're trying to make sure our numbers are working, or we are actually on one of their internal do not call lists, and they go, "Uh-oh, this guy's screwing with us." After the AI connects them, so yeah, maybe that could be why.
I had a funny call today. It was probably 6 or 7 minutes, something like that. And I'm messing with a guy, and I look down, and my phone's ringing on the other line. I said, "Can you hang on a minute? I got another call coming in from a different scammer." And the guy hung up on me.
I'll bet. Sexy Chocolate, you had a rough day. Sorry. I hope it's better now. Hope we can put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
We're here to make fun and give fun.
Absolutely.
What?
Manuel says hello to everyone. Let's see. Sexy Chocolate says, yeah, but I have you guys. Oh, thank you. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining us and being part of our channel. And it's just a pleasure to make people smile while they got the serious business of these idiot scammers looming in the background. And you could hear them in the background with all of them just going after more and more people. It's a shame.
Life ain't easy, no matter what age you are. So we send you best wishes and cheers and pray tomorrow is a better day. It's the weekend. Hopefully it's better.
Hopefully you don't have to work.
Yeah.
Let's see. Robert says, don't forget to put your clocks forward on Saturday night. It's actually Sunday morning at 2 a.m. So I set my alarm clock to wake me up at 2 a.m. and then I'll go set my clock forward to 3 a.m. So then I get it exactly on the right time. That's a great way to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, SWS.
You know, I have so many analog clocks around the house. It takes me hours to reset them all after the time change. Now, you got your iPhone, some of the regular digital clocks, they automatically change, or automagically, as I say.
Computers
you never have to worry about it.
Don't forget your stove and your microwave.
Yep.
Oh, I hate those. Those are a pain.
I have to do those.
I got to remember the coffee pot. Otherwise, I'm going to have the coffee made an hour late. Because they have
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, mine is the automagic brew. Let's see. Glass bottles in the house. Thank you, Glass Bottle. Hello to each and every one. Yes, Toy says hello to Glass Bottle. Let's see. What do we got here? Here we go. The Glass Bottle says, them scammers are still trying to do the Medicare. Yes.
Yep.
And cable scams. Those are two big ones.
Yeah.
I got the call today. Oh, the Medicare open enrollment. I'm going, open enrollment? That's over. Then we get you extra benefits.
Yeah.
They're going to give me extra benefits. I go, okay, whatever. Give me the Plex card and the foot card.
And the herring.
Card. My foot card?
And better herring.
And better herring. Herring, dental hearing, and dental vision.
That's vision.
Roger?
Yes?
There's a new name for you to use. Benny Witz.
There you go. Benny Witz is right.
Well, his new one is Richard Tracy. But you can just call me Dick.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. The next one that called, I went straight for the throat. I just said, yeah, my name is Dick Tracy. And of course, the normal, boomer as the scammers go, they're, I don't understand. So I said, oh, I didn't realize you're Mumbles. Oh, okay. You're going to be arrested, Mumbles. And if anybody knows the Dick Tracy comics, that was one of the very big characters on there. One of the bad guys is Mumbles, which was brilliantly played in the movie by Dustin Hoffman. It was a brilliant character for him.
I was telling one of the scammers the other day that about my car accident that I had a year ago. That since I've had my accident, I haven't got any constipation.
DKC, underwater level music. Hey, everyone. Well, welcome, DKC. I'm glad you joined us. Spencer is in the house from Kentucky. Welcome, Spencer from Kentucky. Spencer, send me an email so I remember. I'll invite you to the live stream so you can join us on the video chat. Just remember to do that before the show so I don't forget to send you an invite. I appreciate it. You'll have fun joining us. And got to be careful because Spencer and I might turn it into all car talk. I don't know. Glass Bottle says hello to Toy G. Hi, M8. What else we got here? I do not do them for long periods. Yeah, they annoy me too much. Yeah, sometimes, I get a call and I just got off with one that was ridiculous. I get on the phone. I'm just like, hey, listen, Gandu, I'm done with you. I used to be the scammer over there myself. I was in Kolkata, India, doing the original IRS scamming from a long time ago. And you were the biggest banchod. And I get rid of them.
I started calling one a Gandu once, and he said, "Do you know what that means?" I said, "Sure, I do." "Are you sure you know what that means?" And we went back and forth for a minute or so, and he was arguing with me, and I said, "I know exactly who you are, what you are doing, blah, 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 blah." And then he finally hung up.
I told the guy when he asked me, what do I know what it means? I said, well, I know it begins with an F and ends with an ER in English.
Crank your audio up a little. I can't hear you as well.
I put the microphone close to the missus so she can hear us.
Oh.
Otherwise, they can't hear the missus.
It doesn't matter. Put it close to you.
All right, I'll move it back here.
I don't
we
have
don't need
any
to hear
trouble
her.
speaking louder.
We can hear her just fine. You just need to let her
you
have
want
a
me to-
chance to talk.
You want me to talk slow and loud?
Oh, I got to do that. I got to do that with a scammer this
I saw
week.
that.
And I did the face.
There we go. That's
and laughed before I did slow and loud.
that should have helped it. Now you should be able to hear us even better. Yeah.
Huh? What?
Yeah, angiogram.
Yeah.
My feisty little Irish lady, I said today. I got to give it to my girl. Boomer, I don't know if you saw.
Oh, your audio went away.
No audio. You're
Still
deaf.
nothing.
Stop it.
There it is. Now it's gone again. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We'll take over. Lynn and I will take over. If I knew how.
Nope, still not there.
I had
There
to put it
is.
in a different USB port.
You got to
Yeah,
watch those cords.
It was like the Outer Limits. They took control of everything. Holy smokes.
Do you have a KFC port?
That's it. That's what I have. Oh, I had a good one. I had to save it. It came in the circulars you usually throw away. I got the notification from my bank. My KFC bank I got my notification from. And I still give them the phone number for KFC. Where are we at on these? I fell off here somewhere. Them scammers. I saw that one all. We saw that already. Let's see. There was Spencer's comment. Oh, here we go. This is good. Manuel says, "Hey, DKC, good morning. Happy Saturday." Oh, you guys must be both from the Australian section of the world. I guess so. That's really good. Let's see. Catherine says, Manuel, hello. Matt, thank you very much. Want to know how you're doing, Manuel? Manuel says he's doing fine. Fine on Friday, but it's Saturday for him. I think. I get confused as to where everybody is sometimes. That's not hard to do with me.
I think Manuel's on this side of the pond.
It could be. I think you're right. Holy smokes. Robert says 148 calls so far today.
What?
I hope you got to record a few of those. That would be great. Don't forget to share.
One right after the other, I'll bet.
Yeah. Wayne is in the house. Hello, all from Wayne. Thank you very much for joining us. I don't see is I don't see Richard. We got to remember to always say hello to Richard. I think that was his name.
No. Edward.
Edward. That's it. I don't see Edward.
148
That's
calls.
Robert had 148 calls today. Wow.
Did you do anything else today?
Oh, lovely girl. Almost missed it. Thank you. Well, you know what? I did post twice this week about the live stream. So maybe you're not getting the notifications from when I put a post up. So hopefully you got them. Toy says, I use the 3-tone, and I'm sorry this number is not in service message on my answering machine. It cuts down a lot of these fools calling.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm sorry, the number you've reached is not in service.
The idiot that called me today, and he said, "Oh, I got to give you my number, take my number, everything else." While I'm on the phone with him, he says, "I gave you my personal cell phone." I called it and told him, "I'm calling your number and it's disconnected." I go, "Your number's disconnected," it says. He goes, "Oh, well, that's because I have the phone turned off." I said, No. It's not even in service. So the number you get, I think you're a scammer. And he didn't like that. He didn't like me calling him out. Catherine got the appliance warranty, scammer. Yeah, isn't that weird? They call up saying they're going to cover all your appliances. And the next thing you know, it's a car warranty, scammer.
I got a 1932 hardtop fertilizer truck.
That's it.
It's only got 573,000 miles.
Isn't that the truck that Biff ran into? Biff Tannen on Back to the Future? He ran into that fertilizer truck?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's probably parked right next to my 1948 Nash beer truck.
I used a what the heck was that? The board ward one time as a car. Yeah, they just hung up right away. Let's see. Got a scam call. This is from Deborah. Says, got a scam call when you went live. I hung up on them. Well, next time.
Hey, we could have had it live.
Yeah, I was going to say, send me an email. Check my description on my page there on my channel, and send an email to studderingstan at yahoo.com. That's stuttering, STUDDERING. And maybe I'll invite you maybe you'll get a call during the live stream. It'd be fun. T says, ladies and gentlemen, all kinds of waving. Whoever T is, welcome. Thank you for joining.
What wave?
Yeah, JNLW says, yeah, I saw that one. I mean to watch them. So yes, thank you very much. Spencer, I didn't realize it was going to be so many people on the screen. Love you, Roger. Mr. and Mrs. Spencer from Kentucky. Well, Kentucky, Spencer, we'll invite you onto the live stream and you could join us on screen. I have special guests every week.
Yes.
Scan says I would fart on the phone to answer the scammer.
Nice one.
I hope you didn't have some kind of rice and beans the night before.
Oh.
Don't say it, Roger.
I hope it was a true one and not a loose one.
Yeah, that's it. You don't because the SBDs are pretty bad when you get those.
Sure.
Too bad our phones don't
glass
have
bottle
smell-o-vision.
scammers. Yeah, the scammers screw up with their thick, heavy accents, broken English, with bad grammar. Yeah, it blows me away how a victim could get scammed. Yeah, the problem is Betty would know because Betty's a senior, and when it's a unsuspecting older female,
you mean like me?
Yeah, like Mrs. That doesn't have a clue because they do truly live alone and they don't know, and they will get, especially when you scare them. I mean, what's the biggest pastime for most seniors? Watching TV. So your TV signal is going to go away tomorrow. You won't have TV. You cannot watch it until you pay me the money. I want to fix it for you. I'm going to shove the new thing in your box, and your box will be all updated. You won't be expired, and you will have the new update box when I shove myself into your box. And that's
a lot of these elderly people. They're so lonely. All they do, their whole life is revolving around their TV. And if somebody calls them on the phone, they're just so glad to talk to a real person. Yeah. And then that's where it gets them.
Mm-hmm.
And as a nurse for 45 years, I worked in a lot of places where the patients were so lonely. Actually, the training I gave my new nurses was that the first time you see your patient in the morning or evening, you sit down next to them and ask them how they are feeling and how was your day, your night, whatever. And you schedule enough time to listen.
We had a great program at our acute care hospital here when I was a facilities director. All the directing managers had to go and speak with patients. And I into a certain room, and a gentleman and his wife were there. And I sat down and they said, "Can we tell you?" And they told me the story of how they met during World War II. And they've been friends and best friends and married for the last 50 years, 60 years. And it was just, they wanted someone to sit and talk with them. And I gave them my ear. And they, "We hate to take your time." I said, no, my time is your time right now. And they were so happy with that there was somebody that actually just sat down and listened to their stories. And it was a beautiful story of how they met. And it was just something. And we did that to connect the entire staff, not just nursing, with the patients. So you can know what our patients are thinking when you send the maintenance person in to go work on the room, or x-ray tech, or anybody else that's other than nursing. And it made a great connection with the patients.
Well, I'll tell you a little story that I have that kind of tugged at my heart. Several years ago, well, first of all, I'm a member of a barbershop harmony chorus.
Right.
We have about 45 men that sing every Monday night in practice. We're getting ready to do our spring show. We also do a Christmas show towards the end of the year in December. And one of the activities we do in December is we get members of the chorus together, whoever wants to go, and we set up a schedule to go to various nursing homes and care centers and sing for the patients. And it doesn't cost them a dime. We just go in and sing a few songs for them. We went into one facility that was basically locked down, not to keep the people prisoner, but
memory
keep them
care.
safe, so
Yep.
they didn't
Memory care.
get outside and get hurt.
Yep.
And we came in, went up to the second floor, and you had to have a code to get in the elevator to go up to the next floor. Unless you had the code, you couldn't use the elevator. And we got up there, and we had a group of residents that came out, and there was one lady. She was a little overweight. Her legs had been amputated at the knees.
Wow.
She was bent over in her wheelchair, always looking down. I mean, they just wheel her out, wheel her around, and, she's just that way all the time. And we started singing. And she sat up in her chair.
Wow.
Looked at us and started singing with us.
Oh, that's great.
And everybody's trying to keep it together.
Yeah. And sometimes it's that simple connection that she had with the music that brought back the memory, that moment. And it's amazing. Memory care is such a special place to work. I did the last part of my medical time for a career was at memory care. And it's really heartwarming when they do respond to you. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Julie says hello to Spencer. Nice to see you in the live show. Boomer, Julie wants to know, what is your YouTube channel?
I don't have one.
He just comes on here and causes trouble with us, Julie.
Yeah.
Same here.
I used to be a CBer many years ago for about 29 years. I got used to talking to people a lot.
10-4, good buddy.
I used to, give them a bad time, as much of a bad time that they gave me. And before that, I was a very shy person. But once I got on the CB, all that shyness disappeared.
You still have your call letters?
Yeah. What was it? KDS 4801. And I used that as
KTW 0458.
KKX 2680.
But
I'll never
now
forget
I
that.
am a 2 meters amateur operator with the call
Nice.
sign of KS. Wait a minute, I forgot it. It's been so long, I forgot. I'll come up with it in a minute.
Well,
It's been so long since I
KT.
used it.
back in the
Let's
early
see,
days, we had to get the FCC license for CB radios.
Yeah.
And then they eliminated that later on, and you didn't need one. But I always remembered my license number, and I was Desert Eagle.
He remembers everything.
Well,
He has an elephant memory.
Well, I had
He brings up stuff that happened 25 years ago.
Well, 30 plus years ago, I lived 70 miles from work, and we'd have a group of us that were CBers that would drive down the freeway together in caravanning down. And we were coming down in the middle of the Northridge earthquake in 1994. And what a mess. And we decided to stop at our usual coffee stop. And the lady gave us all free coffee that day. And we were able to call back, talk to the families back where we were living, say, hey, we're good. So we decided to go on down to see if they needed help at work. And we didn't know, but we went around. It's the freeway where the motorcycle officer lost his life, was the freeway we drove on. We decided, yeah, just in case, let's not go. We were about 20 minutes behind the officer, and we decided to go under. And sure enough, we would have been off that bridge because there was no rescue people on site. There were no first responders yet. In 20 minutes, they weren't there. But it was pretty scary when finally the daylight came out and we saw what was going on. It was pretty scary. I couldn't get home for a week. I had to stay down. Good thing my mother lived close to my work, so I was still staying with her. But it was pretty wild. But it was the group of CBers that we saved each other. Say, hey, let's get off. Let's not do this. And some of them just turned around and went home.
Yeah, the best time I ever had on CB was when I was traveling from here to Missouri and back, and I was always on Channel 19, listening to or talking to the truckers. And now my license is KF6 PHV. Somebody asked me what PHV meant, and they always gave me different things to use for that, like purple-haired varmint, or
there you go.
I settled finally on perpendicular, horizontal, vertical, all at the same time. But when I was a CBer, my handle was, and look at the name, that's my name that I use now, it was Boom Boom. So I got out of that, and I still am Boomer.
Yeah, well, I got my ham radio license probably 30, 35 years ago, something like that. And one of the first projects I ended up getting into is when the Big Thompson River flooded here in Colorado, and many people died. And I actually got to go up there and help provide communications, WB0VXT. And they had a sheriff's car up there that they set up as a repeater. It was in the river with the engine running, and they kept feeding it gasoline so it would keep running, so we'd have communication up the canyon, because without that, there was no communication up there. So, one of the things I ended up doing afterwards was identify bodies in the morgue.
Oh boy. Oh, that's rough.
That was something.
That's rough. Yeah. Well, let's get back to some of the comments here. JNLW says they don't like when you use their language on them. Of course they don't. And especially when you use it properly. They really hate that. Manuel says, hey to Spencer. Julie says, hey, hi, Spencer. Hope you're doing better tonight. Yeah, I didn't know you were under the weather, Spencer. If you were, I hope you are doing better.
Yeah.
Oh, T just nailed it. Their brains are disconnected from their ears. Oh, absolutely. I agree with that, T.
Perfect.
They
Definitely.
have designer brains.
That's it. Well, like we used to tell the kids when they were younger, you got selective hearing. You only hear what you want to hear.
Well, you know what you call a brunette between two blondes, don't you?
Couldn't tell you.
Interpreter.
That's it. Marty says, "Hey, buddy, I'm back. Loved watching your videos. Thank you. I like the way you always said two. Oh, yeah. That's my special secret, super secret password that I use for all my accounts so I don't forget. My grandson set that up so I never forget it. It's toot, 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 0. Then I remember toot, toot, toot. And I kept doing that to the guy, and he stayed on the line. I mean, if someone started doing that to me while I'm trying to sell them something, I'd just hang up. But again, their brains are disconnected from their ears.
And the time you use you too.
Oh, and I could use that even with I just lost his name. See, I remember everything she says. It was William Tell Overture, Overture. And I wonder if they ever looked up William Tell Overture on the Google, because it comes up with the song. And I don't know if they ever did or not, but who knows? Spencer, great to know. Julie, she's okay. Great. Thanks, Spencer. Glad you're doing good. Oh, Glass Bottles says, actually, I think the new scammer's trying to impress the scammer bosses, but ends up failing. Yeah, they completely fail. Oh, we have a new Ruby too. Thank you for joining from Wisconsin. I'm glad you are here with us.
Hello? Oh. What?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
hello.
she had a call. I thought she had a call. I was going to say, wait a minute, a live call. That would be great.
No, that was me saying hello.
Yes, to Ruby.
To Ruby.
Julie says, Spencer, no, unfortunately, but I do thank you. Well, I missed that one. Oh, Spencer said, you too. And Julie says, nah, unfortunate. Julie, I hope you feel better. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers, sweetie. You're a good person, and we want to keep you healthy and well. Stay good, healthy, wealthy, and keep your health in mind, body, and spirit. Manuel says hello to Ruby too. Spencer says, I'm not either, but I just say I am. Oh, come on, Spencer. We're here to cheer you up, and you reach out to us anytime. We're here for you, man. You got my email. Ruby 2 says hello from the Glass Bottle. Yes, Julie. Spencer, yes. Giving you some smiles and hugs there, Spencer. Manuel, Manuel, what do you got there, Manuel? You have 2 awesome videos, my friend. SW, yes, thank you. The couple today were fun to do. I really had fun with some of them. Ralph, thank you. Thank you for all you do and educate and protect us seniors. Ralph, I love doing it, and I love keeping them off the phone from unsuspecting people. And I'm so glad we could get this out there. And the more people that share these videos around and show the despicable things that these guys will do to get your personal information, your social security number, your Medicare ID number, your birthday, that's all they need. And they could file false claims against your Medicare insurance and deplete your benefits. And that's what they do. And talk about a defraud on our government. It's our money that they're defrauding out of us. So yeah, somebody asked, what do they do with this information? File false Medicare claims.
Trust me, I have firsthand experience.
Exactly.
When the COVID was going on, all of a sudden one day I got a package with like 4 COVID tests in it. Oh, cool. I guess they're just sending this out to people. A week later, I got 4 more, then 4 more. I got 38 total COVID tests. When I got my report from Medicare, it said, well, all these different doctors in Colorado and in Oklahoma and Texas. Wait a minute, I don't know these doctors. And I called up Medicare and said, hey, I keep getting all these COVID tests. And they looked it up and said, yeah, they are from these doctors. Do you see these doctors? I said, no, I don't. I have no idea who these people are.
Wow.
And they actually issued me a new Medicare number. And table the old numbers, so the old number can't be used anymore. But I still use part of it because sometimes they call me and they have the last 4 characters of my Medicare number. So I made up a new Medicare number, just a fictitious one, but use the same last 4 of
Yeah,
my
that's
old
good.
There
compromised
you
one.
go.
So
Well,
I
were you the
mean,
one I read about then, Glenn, in Colorado that was selling COVID tests on the roadside because you had
yeah,
so many of them? Was that you? I thought so.
yeah.
Uh,
And the sad news is they charge Medicare
oh,
about $98 or $99
each.
per test.
Yep.
I had 38 of them.
Wow.
And that comes out of your Medicare coverage.
Yep.
You'll be over and say, oh, sorry, you have no benefits. And that's what they do. Imagine the testing benefits that they scam them with, let alone the test kits. They're sending in
Oh, yeah.
false reports from doctors. Oh, glass bottle. Yes, it's a test for phone numbers. Right. When failed scammers sell the scam, yes, they try to sell these off to people. They sell our numbers, and especially when we screw with them, because we know it is when they call me and they asking for Mario. Today they was asking for Mario. I said, oh, this is a Mario. I'm so glad that you called me. Finally, been a long time.
Well, the
Then I
call
know
I
it's
got today was like 42 minutes, and basically it was a medical call. They were telling me that they could send me these vitamins that would cure my diabetes. Vitamins.
That's funny.
You start taking these for like 2 weeks and then talk to your doctor, and you won't ever have to take any other pills or shots or anything like that. And your doctor will send you a note, and we'll text you, with the tracking information to know when you got your package and stuff. I'm okay, yeah, sure, okay. It was just all a scam. You can't
course.
cure diabetes with vitamins.
Of
Come
course you
on.
can. Of course you can. Manuel says, hey, this weekend we have time this Sunday. Yes, forward. They're throwing away an extra hour. We have to get up early then. Toy Jesus, I found this counter script for messaging with messing with telemarketers years ago, but it can still work on the current scammers. I never got below the second level beyond these fools. Oh man, that's pretty good. Yeah, their flow chart it stops when they get to us. You can tell it. Here we go. JNLW, you can tell it's a scammer because it has that weird tone. Yeah, when you pick up the phone,
Whoop.
it's that whoop, right? And then they have the one when they're super weasel that's listening in on the phone. You hear that in the middle of the call. It means the super weasel hung up on the call, but the original scammer was still there.
And when you get, you have been kicked from the conference.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
And then
Yeah.
and then they always say, getting a bunch of beeps from my phone here. And then they always say, how are you doing today?
Oh yeah.
How are you, Ding?
Fine. How are you?
Okay.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Rick Rickenbacher's got a great character. It's Howard U. Ding. Howard U. Ding. And they say it back to him. Oh, it is Howard U. Ding. He goes, I'm fine. Howard U. Ding. Because when they usually call, Howard U. Ding. I'm ding good.
Hello, you're live on KGRB Radio. What's your favorite song and who do you want to dedicate it to? And they hang up.
Howard Mortuary. You stab him, we slab him.
That's it. Joe's Tiki Shop, best in Waikiki Beach. T, it says, sometimes when I get calls from Packy sounding bencho, I start them off with, so, salam alaikum, to which they reflectively answer, Vali. Yeah. I'm not so nice to them. I start off pretty nice using my good English, and then later on I throw the Hindi out there, and they really hate that. Marty else, I got 6 calls from the scammers. I hope you kept them on the line as long as you could, Marty, so you could waste their precious scammer time. JLW, I got the burial scammer. Oh, I said, what do I do when I want to? Oh, I want to be here. So why does it matter? I won't be here. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. There you go. I like when I tell them, I say, does that cover the cryogenic freezing so you could bring me back when they find the cure for whatever I died from?
Oh yeah, that's the new one.
And they're like, what? I said, yeah, you have me in the suspended masturbation for an extended time. They went on with their scam. Okay. They had no idea that it was supposed to be suspended animation. They had no clue.
Hey, you better quit doing that.
Oh yeah, I did the suspended ejaculation on the other call.
I like the one where they're trying to sell you extended warranty on your car, and it covers problems like if you've blown a seal. And I said, did that put a smile on his face?
That's it.
Quit that. You'll get hair on your hands.
That's it. Kelly Parrish says, I like Juana Pegmesson. Well, we got Juana over here, but this is Juana Boner.
Yeah.
That's her name. It's Juana Boner and
One of them.
Angiogram.
Yes.
And I said that's a couple of her names. Before she's got Wilma Pants Fit. Got a call for Wilma Pants Fit before too.
True story. I have or had an Aunt Iva. It was one of my dad's sisters. Her name was Iva, and she married a man named John Beard. So she became Iva Beard.
That's perfect.
True story.
Did she work in the circus too?
No.
Oh, because the bearded lady would say that. Robert, let's see. Robert said, one of mine is Christopher P. Bacon. Yes, Crispy Bacon. That's like the actor from what is that? The Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't that Chris Pratt? The fried rodent, Chris Pratt?
Yes.
Ooh.
A gal on the AI called today, her name was Christy. And I said, oh, hello, Crispy, how are you? And of course, when the guy came on, I said, oh, yeah, I was just talking to Crispy. She told me I could get all the benefits. Manuel says hello to Kelly. Yeah, JNLW. Yeah, if I get Spencer to come on here, it just may turn into a car talk show. You never know. Especially he liked the idea when I was dealing with the car warranty scam. I wanted to know if they would cover the muffler bearings, but not the blinker fluid. So that was pretty good. Rudy,
I just waved to JNLW. I've seen him on here and the other one before.
Yes, JNLW. Boomers in the house and saying hello. Now you should use the name Gene Hackerman. Yeah, what a shame. And the circumstances came out. Oh, horrible. His wife died at least 7 days before him. And because of his dementia, he didn't even know she was gone until he finally had a heart attack and didn't know for over 7 days.
Wow.
And that's how bad his dementia was. And so she lay dead in the house a week before he died.
And then how long was it before they discovered them both?
Oh, 14 days or more. 17, I think it was.
It was like the 11th was the last time she was on the cell phone or had any contact with anybody. They said she passed away from hantavirus, which is caused by feces from
crap.
mice.
Yeah. Rodent crap. Yeah. And in New Mexico, they've had a problem with that for years. And the rodent population is kind of out of control.
They had lots of dogs.
Yeah, they had lots of dogs.
They should have taken care of rats. Our dog does.
Yeah. Toffee, she's up here. Toffee always takes care when the cats bring in the rats. Stupid cats. Catherine says, Marty L., if you got 6 per day, I would think I died and went to heaven. Yes. I can't even cook during the day unless they let me. I know. How many times I'm doing a video, you guys see it. I just get the bagel and cream cheese ready to go, and the calls don't stop.
No.
Yeah. And I
Ring.
think the other day I decided to have a cinnamon bagel with peanut butter and jelly on it. And I went ahead and talked to the idiot while I was chomping away, and I didn't care.
Well, the 148
That's what it was.
calls,
Oh.
I think beats.
Yeah, Marty,
everything.
I think you set the record with those 148 calls. Mary says, you're one of my best finger read number one. Thank you.
Aw,
Number one.
thank you.
Thanks, Mary. Appreciate that. Stop. Hi, I just want to say hello from Iceland. Oh,
Wow.
welcome.
Hello.
I hope you're up on top of the world there, staying warm. And I got to get over. I love seeing it on Price is Right. They give away a trip to the ice hotel, and you get a night in the ice hotel and everything. And she couldn't do it.
No.
Unless that room was like 85 degrees.
Or unless you put 3 fur coats on me.
But that's pretty cool.
I'll tell you, I found an app the other day I put on my phone. Actually, it's been a couple of years ago, and it's called Radio Garden. And what it is you launch the application. It brings up a map of the world. You can actually rotate it, and there's little tiny dots, and you can zoom in on them. And what it is radio stations that have published their music on the internet, and you can actually zoom over it, and it draws a circle around the station. It brings that station in, and you can listen to the music
Oh, that's cool.
from that country. I mean, it's really amazing.
Send that link to my phone.
Okay, let's see if I can find that.
Let me show this
me
again.
have-
Yeah. Auber, I want to tell you, I'm sure you've seen the Northern Lights in person. I mean, I know, Glenn, you probably saw it up in Colorado. I know last year it was very visible from there.
Yeah, they had a lot of them up here, but I never actually got out to see them.
Yeah. I know up in Iceland, it's a huge spectacle, and they have the glass igloos that you could stay in under the Aurora Borealis. It's kind of cool. Let's see. DKC
Here's
says,
the map of the. Whoops. Let me get back to here. Here's the map of the United States, and all those little
that's
tiny
cool.
green dots. Those are all the different radio stations.
wow, that's really cool.
It's just called Radio Garden.
Okay, I'll look it up. It's on the App Store, so I'll look it up. Yeah, the classic is Michael Hunt. And I'm not going to say it's shortened, abbreviated version, but we have found out that as soon as you say the name, they hang up. They're onto it. And the other one was Dr. Mehoff. His first name is John, but the
Jack.
shortened version.
Or Jack.
Yeah. So they don't like that.
Whoops. We lost him.
We lost our leader. Where is our leader?
Take me to your leader. Hey, Roger, you dropped the stream. He'll be back.
Well, let's
Well,
see. Jane LW says, I'll do a car talk show with you guys.
I clicked
there
on the
he is.
wrong button. It was on the stupid cursor was somewhere else. Darn it. Marie, where am I at? Oh my gosh.
We were about ready to cue the Twilight Zone theme.
I know. I was just
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
okay. Here you go. Wade, it's really easy. My email's under my description on my channel, but it's really easy. It's STUDDERING Stan at yahoo.com. I'm going to put it up in the comments right now. There, that ought to help. Maybe.
Yeah, there it is.
Hopefully. Rich says he gets over 50 calls a day. Yep. Hey, Rick from Manuel. I mean, did I miss Rick over here somewhere? Oh, it's Rich. I'm sorry. Robert Ramsey. Here we go. Spencer. What do you got here, Spencer? All the live stream happening right now. We close this one. I gotta go, but yep, absolutely, Spencer. Thank you for watching from Kentucky. Yeah, we're getting close to that mark right there.
Yeah.
We're catching up. I got to catch up with some of these here. Maria Paz is in the house. Thank you for
Hello.
coming, Maria Paz. We love you here, of course. What is Wade has got? By the way, I just sent that to you. Let me take a look. Where am I at?
I thought you were in Las Vegas.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out. Russell Blackwell says, Rick, very intelligent, sarcastic, and at times party all the time is right. Rick is always party all the time.
Yeah.
And Russell is in the house. I kind of missed that. We kind of, after I lost my stream there. They have a new Rick says, I have a new dream. Tell them the demons are coming to drag them down in a scary voice. Not good for keeping them on the line long, but yeah, that's pretty funny. And you know what? If they're really any kind of brilliance, they know that the demons are coming to take them away for sure. Like the old song, they're coming to take me away. Ha ha.
You know, when they say God bless you, you should
The
say
demons are
No.
coming.
That's
Whoa.
it.
you should say Shiva bless you.
Yes. Maria Paz, Mr. and Miss, love to hear tell the burial scammers that you want a green burial. Yes.
Yes.
Just want to hear what they respond. A confused state of mind. Yes, they would be for that. JNLW says we'll do a car talk with JNLW. Send me an email, and I might just do it. We'll figure out a time we could all get together and just have a car talk on screwing the scammers in cars at the same time. And our usual Friday will be on at a different time. That'd be a regular time. So yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, Spencer, same thing. That would be fun. Glenn, I need a radio show for 7 years back in the 90s. Spencer, awesome, man. You're spinning the wax. The hell was that movie, Hot Wax or something like that? It was about the record industry. That was a long time ago.
Our jukebox is actually 45s.
Yeah, I do have an older one that I had since 1974. I bought an old Wurlitzer 45 RPM jukebox. Only one selection works anymore.
Have I seen that in the background?
No.
In some of the other, Boomer's right. He's seen it in some of my video. In fact, yesterday, you were in here. She was in here dealing with a scammer in here. So I went to the other rooms dealing with the scammers over there. So we had two going on at the same time, two different scammers. And yes, they are both in that other video.
So you got one record in there and it plays the Scammer Square Dance?
Yeah, that's it. Toy says, hey, here in my city, there's 24/7 blues. Yeah. Vegas is 24/7 for everything here.
Hey, Roger, you need to watch a movie. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called On Any Sunday.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, my God.
That was
such a great movie. If you love football, great movie to watch. Look at this. Groom with Scammer says, Stuttering Stan. I finally caught up with that one. I wonder how they're able to scam people with, I don't know, Harry. They just keep calling. No, Glenn does not have a YouTube channel. He shares his videos with Drew over at Misfit Corner Scams. You'll pick his stuff up. You could tell when he has a video titled Betty, that's going to be Glenn doing his Betty voice with Drew's channel.
I think he's going to share one tomorrow too.
Yeah, he said he would earlier in the show here. Harry, I think this is Catherine says, we think we make a difference. Yes. And that's why they hang up so easily if questioned at all. Yeah, we try not to throw out the hard questions like, what was your name? Or what company did you say you worked for? And you're right, Catherine. Sometimes the simplest questions just stump them.
Kind of like say, hi, how are you? God bless you. Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Click. I mean,
Well-
sometimes it's just that quick.
They don't ask me by name, but I tell them, my name is Muhammad Ali Farouk, but you can call me Lumpy. And I get hung up on.
Well, they say God bless you to me. So then I said, "Oh, are you a priest? Is this a religious call?"
Well, I occasionally I use the name Morris Lester, but you can call me Mo.
Yeah, that's it. Harry, Libby Girl says to Harry, he says, party, because some people don't actually know about the scam baiters. That's true. I just discovered them a year ago or so and learned a lot from watching them. The more people we get out there watching that are vulnerable societies, such as our seniors that sees these videos, they can hear what the tactics these idiots use. And that helps them understand.
I actually think I convinced this guy at the waiting room at the car dealership today. He says, I just hang up on him. I don't deal with him. And I messed with this scammer for probably 5 or 10 minutes, and he was laughing. I said, you ought to just mess with them.
That's it.
If you're wasting their time, they're not scamming somebody else. Because I think I'll try it. So
Wow.
Hey, I think JNLW wants to get a sample of Betty.
Oh, okay. Well, this is Betty. How are you doing? I'm Betty Johnson. I'm 79 years old.
And Betty gets them to stay on the line longer because they think she's a vulnerable, older female. And the scammers prey on that.
I don't understand why when I give them, they ask, what is your age? And I tell them I'm 70, they don't consider me a vulnerable female.
They hang up on her.
well, if I give them the age of 80 years old or 81, they hang up because I'm too old. And they don't think I have any money.
Yeah, the insurance also says when you get the final expense is between 40 and 80. So they know you're right on that edge. T says, I'm back from the call. It was a local number, but it was a female scammer, wanted to sell me insurance. I called her, see you, auntie. Oh, gosh, that's funny for being terrible at her reading skills. That's great.
What's see you, auntie?
There you go. Yes. There you go, Spencer. Didn't do music. It was a political call-in show. Yeah, that must have been fun. Russell loved the video where you had to fall. Oh, my God.
Oh, he scared me. I knew he was.
She's doing the scam here, and I'm in the other room doing the scam. And I said, let me go. All right, I'm going to get up and go get my stuff. I'll be right back. And then I dropped the chair, so it sounded like I fell.
No, it sounded like
a giant
crash.
Right. And the idiot scammer for the medical alert device stayed on the line. I said, I've fallen and I can't get up. Help me. I can't. I don't know. There's no. Call 911. Call 911. Call 9. I said, the thing's not working. I yelled it and it's not working. How does it work?
I had one call me the other day, and I answered as Betty, and they asked, "Is Glenn there?" Just a minute.
Hey, honey, the phone's for you. Come answer the phone. They want to talk to you.
And then I came on with my real voice.
Well, the idiot. I mean, how could you be on the phone selling me a medical alert device, hear somebody have an episode, and do nothing?
And stay on the line.
He stayed on the line, kept it open. And I left it there until finally, I just got tired. I just hung up on him. I had enough of it. But yeah, that was really fun, Russ. That was a fun one. Oh yeah, see, Kim says she's seen the jukebox in the pool table room. Yep, in the Raiders room. That's it, Kim. I saw the one you pit them against. Yeah, I try to pit them against each other, but they do hang up because Maria Paz. That's right, they do. They hear each other. They go, no, we're going to scam each other. And the funny thing is, they could be 2 cubicles from the guy that I was talking to on the other line.
All right.
Hey, I just thought of a new name. How about Martin Graw? But you can call me Marty.
That's it. Well, that was just on Tuesday.
Oh.
Kim,
They might be
thank you,
hip to
Kim.
that.
Reminder, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to wrap it up. We got, Leah's here from the UK. I really appreciate you joining us.
Hello.
It's early morning there. It's
Oh.
early morning. Simplest questions, yes. An ounce of common sense. Vernon, they asked me what my name was. My name is, not tell them it's your PETA and then hang up because they don't want to talk to their father. Yes. I tell them, you are my beta, which is you are my son. And they don't like that. They really hate it. All right, everybody. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, what is Indian accent English pronounced name? If asked about their name, that is the accent. That accent struggle to answer. Yes, they don't know what my name is. My name is Wilson.
But you can call me Lumpy.
That Mr. Wilson, right? Exactly. And what was the guy from Quest? Johnny Quest was Haji. I said, "Oh no, I think your name is really Haji. I don't think it's Sam Black. I don't think so." I'm housing and stalking Kash Patel every day to doctor something against scammers from India. Very good. You know what? We really, maybe Kash will stand up and help shut some of these down because the Indian government is doing nothing to shut them down.
Oh, I saw an article the other day on Facebook that they arrested over 2,000 people in like 3 or 4 buildings in India.
We just,
That were doing
it has that up right now. You can see the video on it. It's on, Scambator. It just lost his name. Hold
Wasn't
on.
Rick, was it?
No, it was,
Pleasant Green?
no, gosh, this is awful. Hold on. I could tell you. I know who it is. Hold on. I know who it is now. It was, Jim Browning. Jim Browning, and he showed the video of them busting the scammer call center. Over 2,000 arrests, and it was run by a Chinese gang.
And they were showing a video of all the people that were arrested from like the 12th or 13th floor looking out into the parking lot. And they had people, just rows and rows of people there.
It was in Dubai.
Yeah, and they had to bring in buses to get the people to take them to jail.
It was really a good sight to see. See, Spencer, before you all log out or once live is concluded, don't forget to give this video a like. Thanks again. I appreciate it. One dummy called me back trying to sell me long distance service. Long distance service? Get out of here. It's included in your landline phones these days. Nobody cares.
But we got our bill for the phones, and on it was a long distance charge.
On the cell phone.
So I called the company, and they said it was a call to us, and eventually he took it off the bill. He was great. He took a whole bunch of things off the bill. So,
but if they're going to charge you for international call coming into your phone, we're in trouble because I get a lot of those. Okay, guys, let's wrap this up. I appreciate everybody being here. It was fun.
Me too.
Yes, and Boomer, I'm glad you're
nice
here.
seeing you.
And I hope you guys are doing well. And
that guy down there too.
That's it, guys.
Glenn, thank you again for the gorgeous
beautiful pen. And remember, everybody, we are screwing with scammers, so you don't have to. Have a great night, you guys. We'll see you next week. And tomorrow, don't forget to stop by Misfit Corner Scams for Drew's live stream tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific, and all the rest you'll know. Boomer will be there. I know Glenn will be there, and so will I. You guys take care. Again, thanks for your support and all your kind words. You are the best. Thank you.
Thank you all.
46 likes so far.
Okay, I got that. Now we should be done there. Now I want to see. Yeah. We got it. That was good. It wasn't. We were 114.
You want to go longer?
Yeah,
Nine
we'll
sometime?
go long.